You are stardust. You are made up of the same stuff as the stars that shine in the heavens above, and you are meant to return to those same heavens from which you came. But stars do not begin to shine until all the dust that made them begins to be put under tremendous pressure, which leads to an incredible amount of heat, and then suddenly to ignition. If you're right now feeling the pressure, if the heat is intense, just know that this is part of the process required for you to be transformed into the star that you were born to be. Everything that is happening to you is being allowed for you to transform you into the star that you were made to be. Greatness is not born in easy circumstances. It is born in the dark, in the pressure and the hardships and the heat that turns something that is ordinary dust into extraordinary brilliance that shines for others to see. For many people, your prayers are being answered in this moment. Opportunities are being created for you to make the difference you've always wanted to make. Openings are being created for you to step up and demonstrate the skills, abilities, and talents you know you have within you. The thing is that those opportunities and those openings are not going to present themselves to you as a pretty package wrapped with a bow. They say that opportunity knocks once, but that's not entirely true. The pretty opportunities wrapped in a bow do come once in a lifetime. But most opportunities are easy to find, but hard to accept once you do find them. This is because most opportunities present themselves as problems. Big problems, little problems, problems for you, problems for your family, and problems in your community, and problems in your world. If you look for it, you will find yourself surrounded by problems, which are opportunities in disguise. There is never going to be, nor will there ever be, a shortage of problems needing to be solved. Solving them is your opportunity to demonstrate your skills, abilities, and talents. They are your opening to make the difference you've always wanted to make. When I first started praying, I had these expectations for how God would answer my prayers. I wanted him to deliver me that neat, tidy, pretty package wrapped with a bow and deliver it on my doorstep without any effort on my part. It's not how it works. What I would learn over the years is that the first step he takes when he's preparing to answer your biggest prayers is to bring a wrecking ball into your life. He's not doing it to be mean or cruel. He's doing it because that's what it takes to clear your life out of all the obstacles that you have in the way of you being able to receive and take advantage of what you've been asking him to build for you. Imagine that you own a plot of land and you live in a rundown old shack on that plot of land. You pray and you pray that God would please build you a mansion on that plot of land you've got. But there's a problem with your request. That land is full of your past, old beat up wrecked cars that you meant to get around repairing but never did. The shack that you're currently living in that's falling down around your ears. The debris you've allowed to build up over the time that you've been there. All of that is getting in the way of God being able to answer your prayers. In order to be able to build the mansion you want, he's got to clear all of that stuff off the land, including you, for a time, so he can start laying down the foundation. You see, if he built over the top of that past you've got as it stands right now, the foundation wouldn't last, and neither would any structure he tried to build for you. He's got to clear all that garbage out before he can start building the things he wants to build for you. Because what he builds for eternity. So yes, the shack's going to have to go. The past has to go. The way you've been living has to go. The people in your life that are keeping you living in that shack and who are an obstacle to life you're asking him to build for you will also have to go. You're going to find yourself losing jobs, friends, cars, bank accounts, all the things that are obstacles to getting what you've asked for him to build for you. When you don't understand what he's doing, you're going to fight him on it. You're going to keep trying to snatch back what he's removed from you, and it's going to be frustrating, painful time for you because you think you need those things to live, but he knows you don't. He knows they're hindering your progress, not helping it. And every time you try to get back what he took from you, you slow down the destruction process and you make it take a little longer until you reach the point where you finally give up and surrender. Once you've surrendered and given up trying to stop him, he'll be able to finish clearing things out of your life. For a time, it's going to seem like you've got nothing left. But that's not the end of the story. Eventually, when that land's finally cleared and the foundation for greater things has been built, he's going to start putting up the frameworks for that mansion. He's going to start bringing new things into your life. And there's going to be this time where your life is going to be cluttered and messy and definitely under construction. This phase of your life is frustrating. You can see progress being made, but the dream's still not there. You're taking steps, but you can't seem to reach it. You can catch glimpses of what he's building, but you can't take residence and possession yet. It's noisy, smelly, and can feel like an endless round of growth and change happening. Then comes the day when the construction's done and it's time to finally move into that mansion, but even still, the work's not done yet. You have to decorate, move things in, and get the house livable. Then you have to maintain that house, and that's going to require you to stay in touch with him and keep growing. Eventually, you'll outgrow even this mansion, and the process of growth will start all over again until the day you die and you take possession of your final home in heaven. This world is entering the destruction phase of growth. It's going to be painful. There are a lot of us who have grown complacent and comfortable with our little old shack, and we don't want to clear off the land. We've grown attached to our past way of living and doing things. We're not sure we're ready to make the changes required for the future. But be assured, whether you're ready or not, the changes are coming. We are all going to experience change and transformation, and we are all being pushed to grow. Make your choice now, though, not to let the changes make you bitter, but to leverage them to make you better. Stars aren't the inevitable outcome of all that heat and pressure stardust goes through on its way to being formed into a star. Things can go the other way. Instead of a star, the bitter soul can choose to become a black hole that sucks the light out of everything around it and brings devastation to anything that dares to come near. You get to choose whether you will be the star that burns brightly for others or the black hole that sucks the light and life out of everything and everyone that draws near. I encourage you to choose to see this time as one of unprecedented opportunity. Use this time to serve others and put your skills, abilities, and talents to work for the service of others. This period of destruction won't last forever, although it may feel like it. Construction on a new world will begin eventually, and one day we will take ownership of a brand new heaven and a brand new earth, one that is better than we could have ever imagined. Be ready to burn brightly. This is your dose of hope. This is Brandy M. Miller with a dose of hope, where I share life lessons I've learned about how to hold on to hope in dark times. I invite you to like this video and subscribe to this channel if you want to get another dose of hope. Thanks for watching, and burn brightly, my friends.